So before we hit play, because I always like to feel that you're here in the room with me, have you ever heard a song that feels like it's about to tell you a story, not just play music? I feel that that's what this is going to be about because I reacted to Iron Maiden before, and they're like these amazing storytellers. So let's see if this does the same thing. I'm glad that you stopped on by. It means you gave yourself a little break from your everyday life. This song that I'm about to react to is due to a Patreon, PayPal song donation request that goes out to Cough Drop. Thanks so much, Cough Drop. So the song that you had given me is by Iron Maiden, and it's called "Hallowed Be Thy Name." And this is also the link that you provided me. So please also give a shout out, everyone, to the person that this song is on. I'll put the information in the descriptions. I want to pretty much get into this because it's a little bit longer of a song. So just don't analyze it right away. Just let the music and the lyrics become a part of you. Feel the music, feel the experience, and we'll talk about it afterwards, okay? So let's hit play together in three, two, one.
I'm waiting in my cold cell when the bell begins to chime,
Oh,
reflecting on my past life, and it doesn't have much time. 'Cause at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. The sands of time for me are running low.
change up.
Running When the priest comes to read me the last rites, take a look through the bars of the last sights of a world that has gone very wrong for me. Can it be that there's some sort of error not to stop the surmounting terror? Is it really the end, not some crazy dream? Somebody please tell me that I'm dreaming. It's not easy to stop from screaming. The words escape me when I try to speak. Tears forward, why am I crying? After all, I'm not afraid of dying. So I believe that there never is an end. As the gods push me out to the culture, somebody cries for my soul, got me with you. There's a God, why does he let me go? As I walk my life drifts before me, though the end is near, I'm not sorry. Catch my soul, it's willing to fly away. Mark my words, believe my soul lives on. Don't worry now that I have gone and gone beyond to seek the truth.
That right there, that right there felt more than just like a track. It felt definitely like a story, an engaging story that took you through stages. Wow, that's powerful. Like the first stage, it took you like the build up, the tension, and he explained right at the beginning, like it sounds like this prisoner who's going to the gallows and the darkness and the solidarity, the like that long walk. It feels like that forever long walk that you know where you're going to. And then all of a sudden there's that build up and the music intensifies and the change up happens and the instrumentals and stuff like that. And then his voice lyrically gets more powerful. And then it takes you to that next stage of this is what's going to happen. And this is the feeling that you feel inside. Like I've never been like in prison or had a bad fate that was going to happen. Thank goodness, knock on wood. But I can appreciate what that would feel like, Plus, I've known some people who've actually been incarcerated, and then when they got out, they told me how it felt. Plus I watch movies, so I have my own imagination as well. But this song, because as I said at the beginning, like Iron Maiden is really good at storytelling. It felt like there's this journey of this person that's locked away. And there's that introspection, because first of all, when you're all by yourself, you're in prison, there's nothing you have really but your thoughts. So there's this solidarity, and then and what's the word I'm trying to think of? That internal that internal, you're just thinking, and you're internalizing, you're thinking about all the things that you've done and gone through. And then there's this fear of death um that's coming, that's imminent. And then finally you just get to the point where you accept it, and then you embrace the spirituality of it all at the end. Does that make sense? That's the feeling that I got from that. And I'm not even a spiritual person, but this was done in a way where it makes it like it's almost like the layman's terms for people that aren't really spiritual. So like it could connect to people that, without getting too uh by the book, word by word, you know what I mean? Like for some people that are really really spiritual and really really know all the ins and outs, and then there's people like me who aren't really religious, but you say it in such a way where I can understand it and appreciate it. Almost like spirituality for dummies, you know what I mean? Like I'm for somebody like me, I can understand and relate to this. And the music tells the story too, the instrumentals. It's times like this also where I'm kind of jealous that I don't know how to play any instruments, because like the riff of a guitar, the intensity you give a guitar, or the way you hit drums at a certain intensity and rapidness gives such a feeling of emotion, of your heightened anxiety, without even saying a word. Like if this song was like instrumental with no lyrics, the power that it can convey without saying one word. So shout out to the musicians who play these instruments and stuff like that. Um, and since this was an audio, it was all left to my own imagination. Since there was nothing to visualize, like to see, you know what I mean? So, um, that's the feeling and the thought that I got from it. What are your thoughts? Tell me your perspectives of this. Like, this is my first time hearing this song, by the way, and I'm reacting right now in the moment. But for all of you that I'm sure have heard this song 8 billion times and you really, really internalize it more, what are your thoughts on this? What is your angle and perspective on this? Because you might educate me on something that I didn't pick up on. So tell me your thoughts on that. Um, yeah, that was really, really powerful. Like it felt so cinematic. Like if it was a story that was like unfolding in real time. Because whenever I react to a song, I give it its full respect and I really listen carefully. So I could feel like I'm there in the moment. And it felt a little bit like I was there walking with this person and having these feelings and thoughts. you really get introspective when you're like when there's moments of solidarity. Like, okay, so something just popped into my head. Like there was this one time a long time ago, I was in my car late at night, and my car conked out and it stopped working. So I had to wait for like the mechanic to get there. So at that moment, it's just me in the silence and the darkness, and you're left with just your thoughts because I couldn't turn on the radio, nothing was working, and at the time, I think my phone was just about to die, so I was preserving its energy. So I was just in my own thoughts, and it really opens up to you eternalizing things more and thinking about things. And I'm now picturing this person who's in this imminent part of their life, walking in the gallows, and their fate is coming, and they're just surrendering to the moment and they're no longer scared. They're just accepting the spirituality of it all, like the crossing over. That's deep. That's cerebral. Yeah, so that's what my thoughts are. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Replayability meter. Is this a song I listen to again and again, possibly put on my playlist, drum rolls? Yes, I wouldn't mind listening to it a few other times. It's really intense and again it's relatable and it throws caution against the wind and it's unafraid. Iron Maiden is unafraid to say things that people normally don't want to say or talk about. Thumbs up, pass if I like a song. Thumbs down, ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Very, very deep. So, yeah. All right. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments because on this channel, you matter. And I really like to learn from you. You might give me more insight that I didn't think about. Um, so yeah, if you want to see another song I've reacted to, I think I've reacted to Iron Maiden before. Oh yeah, I have. I just forget the song, but it's right there. Go right there, support them, please support the musicians. That's the goal here on my channel. I want you all to have the day that you deserve. All right. And yeah, I want you all to take it easy and keep it breezy.